Hi everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the bags that are still on the chopping block. If you've been following me, you will know I have been working to get my collection down to 20 bags, which is an arbitrary number, I know, but I just want to make sure that I have a really strong capsule focused collection of bags. And so I'm trying to be really strategic about the bags that stay in my collection versus the bags that leave. And so I have a few that I'm still on the fence about and I'm processing through, and I just wanted to share them with you, mostly so you can kind of see my thought process that I've gone through as I've gotten rid of most of my bags. Now, I did the bulk of bag cutting kind of in private or secret. I don't know, not secret, I guess in private. Mostly because I just know that people have very strong opinions about these kinds of things. And it's one of the, catch-22s of sharing on YouTube is, if you change your mind about something, then people have strong reactions to that. And I understand it because, folks relate to what you're doing and make decisions off of what they see and all of that stuff. But, I'm just trying to do what's best for me and my collection, and it isn't a judgment on any of these things, but it is just, the decision I've made to have fewer bags and fewer things that makes me feel better. And 20 bags is still a lot of bags, honestly. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. Oh wait, before we do, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please click subscribe down below. It doesn't cost you anything, and it means a lot to me. It helps me with my channel metrics. It helps me keep the videos going. I make videos twice a week on Mondays and Fridays. So if you enjoy that, then you can also click the bell so you're notified every time I post new videos. So please follow along. Thank you so much for everyone who has already subscribed. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're jumping back into it. Sorry, my husband just knocked and I was like all flustered. Anyway, so let's jump into the 3 bags that are currently on the chopping block for me right now. Starting with, and this is like it's not sad, it's bittersweet. Okay, anyway, I don't necessarily have to get rid of this bag. Starting with my Neverfull MM. This was the bag that started it all. This is the bag that was my first real luxury bag. I bought it after a big work event. It was a huge milestone. It really kicked off this whole journey with like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Hermes for me. The reality is I never used this bag. I have not used this bag since really before the pandemic. After the pandemic, for a tote bag, I went back to using my Longchamp bags for travel in particular. And now that I have the Birkin 35, I'm really, really never reaching for this bag. And so it is one of those ones, currently I'm keeping it for 2 reasons. One, for sentimental reasons. Like I said, it was like one of the first, like this is how OG it is it has the cursive lettering on the inside, and the fleur-de-lis print inside. Now it's just the stripes. Like it really is special in that way. I never use it, but I'm so sentimental about it. And the other thing about it is like the resale on Neverfull's, I mean, it's good, but it's not really like that good. I guess I would get back what I paid for it, but which I think was like $800 or something. I don't know, it just doesn't seem worth it. And so part of me, part of my thought process with this bag is maybe I keep it, but like I keep it as a sentimental object, not as a bag, and I don't count it against the 20, which is kind of cheating, but it's like cheating against what? Cheating against like some rule that I made up for myself. And so I think that might be the approach that I take with this one. It's just sentimental, and I've never regretted selling a bag yet. I haven't regretted selling any of the bags that I've sold so far. Everything has a season or a reason. This one, I think I might regret. So still, it's like on the chopping block in that I never use it, so I don't want it to count against my 20. But I guess I could always just not count it and overrule myself. So I may end up doing that with this. I mean, it's a very sentimental bag. Like if you were there, you were there. It meant so much. It made me so excited. I was talking the other night on Amy and Kat's live that I was on the luxury live show, and I was just saying about how the Birkin makes me feel so much like how I first felt when I got my Neverfull, and it makes me feel like a kid again, you know, like it just made all of the luxury new for me. I was like so excited to use it and show it off, and it just makes me feel like, I don't know, I'm becoming this person that I want to become. Like that's how it always felt with the Neverfull. And also, I think like I fulfilled that. Like I became the person I wanted to be when I bought the Neverfull, if that makes sense. It was like an aspirational thing at the time. I was like, I want to become that. And then I did. And then now with the Birkin, I'm carrying the Birkin. I'm like, I want to become that. And I know I will. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully that does. But yeah, that's what's going on there with that one. Okay, the next bags that are on the chopping block, I love these bags, and so I think I'm gonna end up keeping both of them actually, but just something that I'm considering. So it's the mini heart bag and the mini Kelly bag. And the reason why one of these might be on the chopping block is because they are the same functional use, which is to say, like if I'm very dressed up, going out to dinner, and want to carry a stupid little bag that just has cards and a lip gloss in it, and then have my phone in my pocket or give my phone to my husband, then I would use one of these. And they're both like so cute, so like, you know, ditzy little sweet nothing bags, but they're both such a vibe. Like they make the outfit, and every time I use them, they just make me so happy. Like they totally, like, I don't know, it's just like, ugh, so good. And I think with time, they will get better and better just because of how iconic they both are. Like in 5 years, pulling out this mini baby heart, people are gonna be like, oh my God, I love, like, you know what I mean? They're almost like menagerie in that way. And so in that way, I should probably, I'm like now talking myself into keeping both of them, but I will say that they just serve the same purpose. They're like, yeah, they're both like just that. And that's the only functionality that they have. And so it's not like I'm going out to fancy dinners, you know, and need a stupid bag so often. Like maybe once or twice a year, my husband and I will go on vacations where I'll bring one of these, and then they'll serve that perfect purpose. And then I put it away and really don't use them again until like maybe like our anniversary or some other thing. But yeah, that would be the reason that I would, you know, get rid of one of these. Now, which one? Oh God, like I don't know. I guess it would have to be the Kelly because the mini heart is like so iconic, but I love, so anyway, they're a little bit on the chopping block, a little bit not. It's kind of in between. All right, and then the next bag that is potentially on the chopping block, you guys are gonna freak out, but hear me out. Let me get through it. So, and I don't think it is, but it's still something that is being thought about. So it's the Kelly bag. And hear me out. Let me explain why. Actually, similar reasoning as to the baby bags is why I would do that. The reason why I would get rid of this bag is because of this bag. Now, they are different, but for almost any situation where I would use this, I could probably use, this is a little bit smaller, a little bit daintier, a little bit better for dinner. This is a little bit bigger, a little bit more for day, a little, you know, a little bit more roomy, a little bit less prissy than this one. But if I'm really, really honest with myself, when I'm fully dressed and holding this bag, if I swapped it for this bag, would it ruin my look? Would it make me look dumb? Would it, you know what I mean? Would it like take away anything? Not usually, not really. And then the second reason I have for why maybe this one would go is because she's one of the few dupes. Not dupes, that's the wrong word. They're authentic. But you know, I mean, dupes as in duplicative, as in, oh my God. She's one of the few duplications. Oh my God. I feel like you guys all just like screamed. I have screamed in my head. Oh my gosh, that word is overused, but she's one of the few bags I have in my collection where I actually have two of the exact same bag. And there's no bag in my collection that would fill in for this green Kelly. It's like, it's the only green bag I have. It's like very specific to itself. I have lots of pink bags. Case in point, the other pink Kelly. Now, on the sentimental part, it's like Barbie Summer, Margot Robbie. It's like the it bag. Every time I wear it, people are like, oh my gosh, how did you get it? Blah, blah, blah. So for now, it stays. This is not a bag that I would let myself keep and not count for sentimental reasons. It's sentimental, but it's not that sentimental. But she's a little bit in danger because of this one. You feel me? She's just like a little bit. But now I'm looking at it and it's like, ugh, this one's like a little handbag and this one's like purse, little purse, if that makes sense. So yeah, this video actually was really helpful kind of talking it out. I feel like I am in a good spot currently. I think the move to do is just to not count the Neverfull. Why should I count it against myself? Like, I don't have to do it. It's not like I'm trying to pay off some debt or something by selling bags. It's like, no, I'm just trying to like clear out my life. But if I start thinking of this as more like a sentimental object versus like a purse, maybe that will change things for me. So maybe I'll do that going forward and then just, you know, wait and see on these mini bags. I think it's like a wait and see situation. If one of them never ends up never getting used, if this one kind of loses its luster over time, then maybe. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully you can now reflect on your own collection in this kind of way. I know like not everyone has such a varied collection as I do. Some people, they like what they like and they have the same bag over and over again. So if they think about it in terms of deduplication, the dupe thing still gets me. They will be like, I would only have one bag because they're all like black and gold caviar, whatever. You know what I mean? Like some people are just very much like that. I like variety. Variety is the spice of life. And so anyway, we'll see. For now, they both stay. But anyways, I hope this video was helpful to you. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye guys.